We're in Fredericksburg, Virginia today, and we're gonna go see downtown, and then we're just gonna be in Virginia today. We're gonna go to South Hill, Virginia, so see what Virginia's all about.
We heard that there was a VW bus pulled up, and we looked because the first time husband and I went to Florida with our daughter, who is this old, and this is our granddaughter, it was in one of those.
Oh, cool. Do you guys travel in this all the time?
Couple of years.
Couple now. Just custom built this.
Really?
Yes, it's a truck camper on top of a truck bed.
Oh yeah.
I cut the bed out and built all boxes all through the sides. Built it on purpose permanently and cut a doorway through the center.
How slow that thing is. That's a bit slower in Virginia.
It's still pumping?
Yeah.
It's things like this that make you realize, what's the rush? Oh! We're dead. Anybody got a match?
I think we got enough gas. After gassing up, our first stop of the day was in historic downtown Fredericksburg.
Gear slipping.
A town full of cool old buildings and plenty of history. But John and I were here to see one of the darkest historic relics in American history. An auction block for slaves and property.
Just weird how it's in the middle of town here, and you can just walk right by this thing and not even know what it is. And apparently, I'm just taking a look at this and I'm thinking, they went ahead and built absolutely everything here and did not move this. So it's pretty incredible. It's just like sitting right there. And all this structure is around it and nobody moved it.
Sunday morning, not too many people on the road. It's day 2 of our trip. Headed down to South Hill, Virginia, and not much around here. That's one. That's first gear. For some reason, it's not getting in the first gear too easy. It's making things a little difficult. With the van being hit or miss starting off in first gear, we continued down Route 1 through Richmond, Virginia. Once out of Richmond, John and I decided to stop at a flea market to give the van a rest. Unfortunately, they weren't ready for our camera.
What the hell? Hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
After a lot of explaining to a huge security guard and the owners of the flea market, they deemed we weren't too shady and let us go on our way.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, Route 1 was serious. A lot of people don't know this. This historical landmark right here, up and down Jeff Davis. They think, oh, this is Jeff Davis. No, Jeff Davis got a history to it. It's the only way to go south. All the way down. It's the only way you can go to Georgia, Florida.
Yeah.
Route 1.
Flea market was kind of cool, but I don't know if they appreciated us in there at first. Thought we were going to get Our ass is kicked.
They brought us into a little office, and this 8-foot tall guy came up to us.
I was like, oh, we can leave. Nah.
No, you're coming into the office. But then Roscoe came out, talked to us a little bit. We met a friend, our friend Roscoe, who lived in New Jersey and knew a lot about Route 1, so that was a lot of fun. He ended up making it a nice experience. Is it working a little better?
No.
Not at all.
Next stop for John and I, Noah's Ark. Off of Route 1 in a residential neighborhood, a local man has made it his life's work to rebuild the Ark out of metal to ride out the coming flood. But unfortunately for John and I,
No, but I know that smell.
we were about to drown in our own flood of problems.
Ooh, wow, it is smoking.
Hopefully we don't get stuck here.
So there's a little funny smell from the engine. Gears are slipping a little, so we're gonna stop by a little oil change place and get it fixed and get on back on the road.
But what John and I didn't figure on, that it was a Sunday, and in the South, most places are closed.
Hopefully this isn't the end.
So we kept driving until we found a place that was open.
Somebody put a bolt in there, and when it was doing it, binding up here, so when you pull the thing on, the arm's not releasing, so it's keeping the emergency brake on the whole time. I pulled them back with a screwdriver. There's supposed to be a pin in there to allow that arm to move in and out when you release the cable.
Remember not to set your emergency brake.
Right. I don't know why it wasn't going reverse. Reverse.
You think you put it in first and then reverse, and see if it synchronizes up.
So their final guess? The emergency brake was sticking.
So that was it, huh?
Yeah.
Great, thanks guys.
All right.
Luckily for us, they didn't charge us a dime and sent us on our way. But it was quickly apparent the problem was still there.
Well, that was nice of them. They fixed it free of charge, huh?
Yeah, I mean we'll see if it's fixed.
With the van still not letting us go into first gear, John and I decided to stop and gas up.
Is that the super bad gas?
Yeah.
Is it?
I guess. Wait, hang on for a minute. There's regular in the middle.
Diesel. Stop. Yeah, stop.
This is diesel?
Yeah.
Does that matter?
We'll find out. Well, it doesn't say anything, so you got to really take a close look. I don't even, the video isn't even picking it up.
At this point, I knew our goose was cooked.
I was looking for a tow to a shop and a possible ride to a hotel. I'm actually on a road trip, so I'm going to kind of need those two things.
Sorry, sir. I'm sorry that you're having trouble with your vehicle.
Life on the road. Conrad is currently on the phone with AAA. Had a little issue with the clutch. It's not quite going into first. So AAA is hooking us up with a hotel room and a mechanic for the night. They're not going to give us a mechanic for the night. It's not that kind of party. Oh, dude, you look so downtrodden. Don't worry, man. It's going to be okay. I'm serious. I'm not just saying that to blow smoke up your ass.
But just like that, our luck changed. Two VW enthusiasts, one that just happened to live across the street, came to lend a hand.
And that was the last time we ever saw the van.
It's like, there's a lot of slop in the shifter.
Yeah.
There's an H pattern inside the transmission. What happened, if you misshifted once, it could have bent one of those ears where it's not allowed it to go cleanly into fourth. And the only way to fix that is to actually take the tail section of the transmission loose. And then either bend the ear straight again.
Right.
Who are you having a tow to?
It's like someplace in Richmond.
It's probably Bug House. My buddy Ronnie who works up there.
A place called Bug House?
Yeah, it's Bug House.
I don't know if that's what you said.
I got the, well, if you don't want it towed, if you don't want it towed to their person, Bug House can get it, well.
Yeah, that's probably a VW place.
You'd rather want a VW place, I'm pretty sure.
With a big thank you to our new friends, the tow truck arrived. And one of the chattiest tow truck drivers ever.
I drove a tour bus for like 12 years of my life in Rhode Island, all over the country, right? Atlantic City, Pennsylvania, Florida, Canada. Look at this guy, he does everything, he's the whole trip. I used to go on ski trips, man, the snow bunnies. Woo.
Oh yeah, I'll erase that part.
Took us all the way back to Richmond to drop the van at the Bug House. And John and I at a hotel.
I made it to a hotel room. We'll see how we fare tomorrow. But for now, got 2 beds for the night.
Yeah.
Not like that.